A heart that found strength through pain at first glance. Emma's life seemed ordinary, yet within that simplicity lay a profound happiness. Her father, David, would greet her every morning with a warm hug and say, "Sweetheart, may today be beautiful for you." Her mother, Susan, expressed her love through her gentle smile, the meals she cooked, and the comfort of her presence. Their home wasn't large, but it overflowed with love. Emma went to school with a light heart and came home to conversations that taught her how to see the world. When someone asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Emma always replied, "I want to be happy." But life rarely follows the scripts we imagine. One spring morning, her parents left for a short weekend trip. "We'll be back in 2 days," they promised. Emma waited. She prepared breakfast, cleaned the table, and looked out the window every hour, hoping to see their car pull into the driveway. They never returned. A tragic car accident took both of their lives. In a single moment, her world collapsed. Her heart felt like it had shattered into pieces. The silence in the house screamed. The walls no longer echoed with laughter. She sat by the window for hours, numb, her ears still echoing with her father's last words, "You're strong, sweetheart." But what did strength even mean now? At just 16, Emma was completely alone in the world. The warmth, the guidance, the safety, gone in an instant. Friends and neighbors came by in the beginning. Some helped with groceries or brought her food. But as the weeks passed, the visits stopped. People moved on. Maybe she should just get married and settle down, some whispered. But Emma chose a different path. She decided she would live not just to survive, but to rise. Pain would not define her. Every night, she began writing in a journal. "Today, no one hugged me," one entry read. "I drank tea, but no one asked if it was too hot," said another. Yet, through tears, the words gave her release. She poured her soul onto paper, one page at a time. She went back to school, worked evenings at a local grocery store, and cleaned offices on weekends. She didn't have nice clothes, but she carried dignity. People looked at her with pity. Emma learned to respond in silence. Inside, she said, "I don't need your pity, I need a chance." She enrolled in a free language program, joined sewing workshops, and began learning computer skills. She read one book a month, sometimes more. Her father's voice still rang in her ears, "You're strong." And slowly, the strength began to show. Her grief never fully left, but she transformed it. Every ache became a reason to grow. At 21, she joined a nursing course. Helping others helped her heal. When she saw patients cry or feel hopeless, she saw herself in them. She had been there. But now, she was standing, and reaching out her hand to lift others up. One day, a patient named Ethan arrived. He had been in a serious motorcycle accident and was now paralyzed from the waist down. Yet unlike others, Ethan smiled. He made jokes. When Emma brought him his medication one afternoon, he looked at her and said, "You bring light to everyone. But who brings light to you?" The question hit her like a wave. No one had asked her that in years. Over time, Emma and Ethan became close friends. Then slowly, something deeper blossomed, something unspoken but real. Ethan couldn't walk. But in Emma's heart, he ran freely. And in Ethan's smile, Emma found a home. They got married in a quiet ceremony, surrounded by a few friends and the nurses from the hospital. It wasn't fancy, but it was filled with genuine joy. His disability never stopped them from dreaming. Instead, it brought them closer. Together, they created a foundation called From Heart to Heart. Their mission? To support orphans, people with disabilities, and anyone going through emotional darkness. They offered online support groups, motivational videos, letters of encouragement, and Emma began to speak at high schools and colleges, sharing her story. And people listened. If Emma could survive all that, many said, then maybe I can too. When she wakes up now, she looks in the mirror and smiles, not because life is perfect, but because she is no longer the broken girl by the window. She says, I cried yesterday, but today I'll wipe someone else's tears. I found myself inside my pain. And now, I'm not just surviving. I'm living. I am the heart that found strength through pain.